Day. Okay, well, hello and welcome to my live reaction to Hunter x Hunter chapter 412. Where did we leave off last time? Well, pretty much all building up to this weird reveal. Well, okay, building up, saying about what makes Kakin what it is, the power of the Nen beasts, what it means to be participating in the succession war, and that maybe the whole country will fall into ruin if things don't quite go to plan. And someone brought up a very good point of, well, Karapika, doesn't this just give us more reasons to kill all the children in this succession war? And Karapika said, yes, but not this one. And I'm really hoping we get an explanation on why Wobble deserves to live. That's one way to put it, isn't it? See how Karapika intends to sway the masses on this one. I think that's what I'm looking forward to seeing. So I've got a Shonen Jump up here. Let's make it so I can see chat. Oh yeah, of course. Anyone watching this on YouTube, I do live stream these on Twitch at 6 o'clock BST. I think we're in BST now in the UK. Whatever. I can't even say how many chapters it is after the chapter. How many hours it is after the chapter comes out, because I feel like time zones are. I've heard people talk about daylight savings in the last few days, so I don't know if we've started that already, or some countries have, maybe America. But yeah, every week I'm going to be here reading One Piece and Hunter x Hunter while it's coming out, and Kagurabachi when it comes back. My Shonen Jump has just crashed, so give me another second before I start reading. That's never happened before. It's crashed again. Read it on my phone if I have to. It's not okay. It just keeps crashing. Guess I'm reading on my phone this week. All right. Well, got a full view of chat now, at least. Let's start with Hunter x Hunter, as the big green screen here says. The very intimidating picture of Karapika. Spent a little bit of time thinking about what I should make the identifying picture for Hunter x Hunter here, and I just saw this panel and thought, you know what, we'll go for that one. Anyway, time to finally start chapter 412, and we are seeing the Black Whale. There's 412 question. We see room 1014, 5 hours before Special Marshal Declaw was declared. I love a countdown. Sometimes I hate a countdown. Anyone who read JoJolion as it was finishing probably has the same fear of countdowns that I do. But I have faith in Togashi. Araki, for better or worse, just goes with, he plans things, but sometimes he changes his mind, and he doesn't let any plans get in the way of that. I trust Togashi to actually live up to what he set up in the flash forward. 14th Prince Woble isn't participating in the succession battle? Come on, man. Your lies are too stupid. The lower-ranked princes have a chance at survival if they can run out the clock, but Prince Woble isn't in the battle to begin with. Okay, time for our lesson on Nen? Did you think you'd get away with it if you drowned us in information? None of it was a lie. I have made deductions about the limitations, yes, but I am confident in what I am telling you now. We can't wait for verification of every detail. Why don't I give you some time? Let's have class begin at 10 a.m. today. Go and think things over. Come back here only if you want to take the class. Well, we'll just move. Okay, no explanation for now. I do hope we get that, though. About 48 hours before special martial law was declared. I can't believe he plotted to put his own child among the princes. Hunting for that prince is important. Wait a minute. About 48 hours before special martial law was declared. I can't believe he plotted to put his own child among the princes. Are they running with the assumption it's beyond? Okay, I'll finish this page before I get too deep. But right now we need to identify the targets of Beyond's cursed offspring and break the curse aimed at Prince Woble. Oito's taken aback. I swear I had no relations with Beyond. You can use your chain to prove my innocence. Please don't worry. I don't feel the need to cooperate, let alone doubt you. Shimano, can you use this time to prepare her meal? Yes, sir. I hate to bring this up, but... Okay, so what? This idea that Oito... I mean, the idea being presented that clearly no one's believing in yet is that Beyond is for father and Oito is for mother, but would that not still make Oito Wobble a prince? Because I remember them saying, I think Longi said it, or maybe someone else, that it's not the father that matters, it's just that they're born to an official queen of Karkin. So even if Beyond was, but okay, it matters who said it and to who, because maybe Karapika doesn't know that, but I thought Longi said it to him, so obviously he'd know that. Yeah, what does Shimano have to say? Maybe that'll clear some things up. My name is Shimano, not Shimano. Huh? I said Shimano. No. Okay, I remember I was confused about this last week. Oh, Christ. Hopefully the arguing in the background doesn't get picked up. Yeah. Yeah, because last week I read it as, I think I said, oh, Shimano's here. And then a couple of pages later, someone called it Shimano. And I was just like, I guess it was a typo in a previous chapter. But no, I guess. I don't think Karapika can pronounce or hear the difference between Karkin vowel triphthongs and diphthongs. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, if this is important, I pity any translator who has to deal with this. Oh, no. To be honest, I can't even remember what a triphthong is. Diphthong, for those unaware, are sounds that are like two sounds put together, like n and g going together to be ng. Actually, no, it's always ng a diphthong. I might be wrong there. Maybe it's, oh no, I'm forgetting things from my English class. Or is it things like ch and sh? Might be that, or oh wait, no, I think it's things that are written with two characters in the phonetic alphabet. So like there's O is O and U, O. Either way, I'm nerding out about something I'm not even sufficiently nerdy enough to talk about. So I'm going to move on. There are feminine tones and masculine tones. Oh, so Karapika's struggling here. No, none. There are feminine tones and masculine tones unique to the Karkin language, and Shiman no makes it a masculine name. You say it right once in a while, so don't worry about it. Okay. Now that you told me about it, I can't not worry. That's interesting, because I wonder if part of this is being, slightly localized to make more sense, because well, for me, it's making less sense if that's what's happening, because I don't quite get how you'd mix up no and new. Karapika saying, I'm sorry I offended you. It's all right. Karapika, actually, there's something I've noticed. Can I talk to you? Bill pulls him aside. Karapika's shocked. You mean, Your Majesty? What is it? He's addressing Queen Oito. What you said about Beyond, you're right. It would be ideal to fully resolve the issue now. Would you allow me to use my chain so there is no room for doubt? Of course, that would make me feel better. Thank you. He brings out the dowsing chain. I will first ask you meaningless questions to draw a baseline. Please answer yes or no. Is that all right? Yes. You are a man. No, haha. You are 2 years old. No. You're a woman. Yes. You're a mother. Yes. All right, now answer all the questions in the affirmative. Okay. You are flying right now, yes. You are aboard a ship, yes. Oh, and we have a little visual. So the dowsing chain swings when she says she's flying. It remains still when she says she's aboard a ship. It swings when she says she is riding a tank. You have only one child, Prince Woble. She replies in the affirmative, and the dowsing chain remains still. She is telling the truth. The prince sleeping there is the prince I held at the interview at the hotel 2 months ago. She does not want to answer that question, let me tell you that. Karabika's shocked. Woble's sleeping. Bill looks at Woble. Oito still hasn't answered. And then she finally says, Woble is my baby. The dowsing chain's still. Your Majesty, can you please answer yes to my question? How? How did you know it was Shimano? Oh, sorry. I misread that pretty badly. How did you know? Was it Shimano? Bill noticed the difference in your pronunciation. Oh, the semi-voiced feminine tone B and the voiced masculine tone B formed by the teeth without closing the lips are comparatively clear. You were using the gender-neutral tone. Is it just saying tone B? Oh, well, the B in wobble. And then you started to differentiate at some point. It made me wonder. So she started with feminine. No, using gender neutral and then started to differentiate. Made Bill wonder. I didn't think it was a big deal at first. It's such a subtle difference, and plenty of native speakers can't differentiate. When we were talking about Shimano's name, I remembered that you started to use both tones after we set sail, right when Karapika first used his chain abilities. You began swapping between the daughter and a male child pronunciations of the name Woble, so you could answer truthfully and avoid getting caught. Just in case I questioned you with my chain, when you would have to say, Woble, my daughter, is a baby. Whose child is he, and where is your daughter? Okay. Whose child is he, and where is my daughter? So this, the whole time, has been a decoy baby. A male decoy baby, not the real female Woble. He's my younger sister's son. My daughter is with her. And honestly, I don't know where she is. In the seed urn ritual, my daughter was the one who put her hand in the urn. After that, we switched at the hotel, and it was my sister's son who participated in the ceremony. Okay, so neither the baby nor my daughter is eligible. At first, not participating was treason and therefore not an option because I thought that would get us killed. My plan was to appear to participate and only admit the ineligibility when it came down to the wire and beg for forgiveness. It was the only way to survive. I had to take that chance. Has Baby Mania and the other guy been here? I think Sakata. I think after looking at discussions last week, I remembered that guy's name, Sakata. Okay, they have just entered the room, seemingly, have flicked back. The Queen isn't lying. We are not party to this. Okay. So the black whale sails on, and baby Mina. You know what? I'm looking up how to pronounce his name. I keep faltering on this. I don't have the wiki open this time. And wiki baby Mina, probably spelled it wrong. Okay, Baby Mina. Oh, sorry, Bobby Mina. Bobby Mina. Bobby Mina. Bobby Mina. Bobby Mina. Bobby Mina. Who do we send into the coal mines? A Bobby Mina. Okay. Okay, Bobby Mina and Sakta. And Bobby Mina works for the first prince, Sakata works of a third prince, so assuming information is passed on in a reasonable fashion, those two should have a bit more trust for us now. Said as if Benjamin isn't about to go on a absolute ballistic rampage. Anyway, the Black Whale sails on. And now it is 10 a.m. What time was it when they said it was 5 hours till martial law? I do not pay attention to times. This is a running issue with me. 5 hours. Oh, I can't remember what time the lessons start. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Okay. You know what? I totally didn't register that they delayed the class and then we went further back. Again, I'm so bad at reading numbers. I don't commit them to memory. I'm really bad at that. So yeah, this whole conversation happened prior to the dramatic reveal. That's why Oito was so shaken last chapter. And Bobby Miner and Sakata knew about it the whole time. Okay. And now we are at 10 a.m., time for lessons. Everyone's back in the room. And a whole bunch of little panels for every guard and assistant. The only one who dropped out was Slaka, the second Queen's guard, who wasn't taking the class anyway. The plan failed if either one of Benjamin or Zhang Lei's personal guards had dropped out. I thought the announcement that Prince Woble wasn't eligible would be more believable and would greatly decrease our risk of being targeted. It won't be that easy. Ooh, lots of words to read. Nom, 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 nom. My only path is to develop their Nen abilities as per my original plan. Benjamin's and Zhang Lei's personal guards confirmed that Prince Woble was male. We conveyed to them that the switch itself is true. Okay, I get it. It's not weird, but it does feel a little bit weird. They're just like, yeah, guards, could you just confirm that this Woble is a boy? Just by getting off of first Prince Benjamin's hit list, we've reduced the threat significantly. And maintaining status quo, even though they know the prince is not Woble, because the real Woble could still be hiding aboard this ship and really does have eligibility. No matter what Benjamin's camp says, if things stay unchanged, the other princes won't believe it. But if the third and fifth princes feel I'm still useful, the alliance will continue. I'll still have 10th Prince Cacho's letter too. I'll continue to show them the power of Nen abilities and prove that I still have important and useful information. At the same time, I must identify Beyond's biological children and their targets. I can prove that the sister's son here isn't the official heir using physical characteristics, as long as the official heirs don't charge them with conspiracy and contempt. He won't be directly involved in the battle, and there should be little risk to his life for now. The problem is Woble, the one who isn't here. If the curses Beyond placed on his children that activate upon death are powerful enough to kill, they'll take effect instantaneously. A defenseless baby has no way to resist. The only solution is to locate the curse sacrifice beforehand and exorcise them. The rest of the curse sacrifices Longi told us about, they weren't told who they're cursing or under what conditions the curses activate. Would it be faster to just ask Beyond the root of all this? And we see... You know, I totally forgot that there's a boat in the boat. Like, even through my reread... oh, wait, is that... You know what? I've kind of forgotten the structure of the boat. I think I sped read any, like, maps and diagrams, which is definitely my bad. Yeah, we see the boat, we see a lounging room, a doorway, and the Zodiacs guarding Beyond. Beyond snickers, hey, I've been waiting for you. And it is the judge, I think, or something to that effect. And even worse, and you hate to see this, Togashi writing out Kakin in English letters, and of course, as it always is when Togashi writes down a name, it is nothing like what anybody expects. Well, usually it's worse than this, to be honest. If anyone's seen how he wrote Crollo Lucilfa in volume... Oh, I have all the volumes next to me. I can literally... I mean, I guess it'll probably be inverted if I show it to my camera. I can never quite remember how it works. Ah, there it is. Yeah, what does that look like if I put it on camera? Oh, no, of course it is the right way around. Of course. Crollo Lucilfa. How could you not read that as Crollo Lucilfa, you know? You got the cur, you got the roff, and you got the Rushishifer. Simple. So here we've got Kakin, Cakinn. What can you do? You can't predict how Togashi's going to spell these things. Would you excuse us for a minute? No can do. I love the way, what's his name? Tanzai, I can't remember. Something is Zai in his name, I think. Or am I thinking of Sayu? Anyway, the tiger Zodiac. I love how he's drawn sometimes. Just a little cartoon guy amongst more detailed characters. Our job is to watch and nitpick. I know the Supreme Magistrate and the International Political Prisoner are both VIPs and all, but I can't let you make any secret pacts. Beyond has put his reading glasses on. Stay, I don't mind. I have multiple lawsuits pending, you see. I'm just going over the results. I'm a plaintiff in all of them, by the way. The suit brought to you by V5 was successfully reversed via plea bargains. There won't be a retrial. The violations you committed to broadcast the New World Voyage Declaration will not be prosecuted under international criminal law. Well, they all just got transferred to the clandestine contract with Kakin. I was expected. What I care about is the stuff I'm suing for. There were about 1,000 cases, right? 1,047 to be exact. To cut to the chase, the Supreme Court deliberated on them collectively, and all have been dismissed. Oh, a lot of reading. Nom nom nom. Are you serious? All of them? Did you really look at them? Yes, I examined them all myself and made my decision. That's just shoddy work. Excuse me, how many months do you think I spent on them? So Kakin has no plan to guarantee even the bare minimum of human rights for the general populace? Respect for basic human rights is already stated in the Constitution. And I sued because it's not enforced. First of all, the definitions of human being and citizen need to be clearly defined. The royal family and the general populace combined are the people of Kakin. Until they add that sentence, you'll never gain the respect of the general public. That had been adopted before the suit, and regardless of the succession results, King Nasubi was already going to reconsider the wording of the Constitution, especially recognizing the equality of royals and the populace under the law. I have brought the records of all judicial reviews and related amendments, and copies of clause revisions. It's impossible to expect past royal crimes to be prosecuted immediately, but there will be a deterrent in place of the future. Though I'm concerned that once the royals become part of the populace, things will be much worse from a security standpoint. Hey, we gotta look through all of that? As if you can scrutinize that. I think I've blended together my Sayu and Beyond voices. As if you can fully scrutinize that, just check if there are any suspicious objects in there. An executive decision would be quicker and more effective in a constitutional amendment. I'm aware that cherry-picking features of both dictatorship and democracy is tricky. He sees something. Read it next. Yeah, right, too fast. Oh, read it next. Yeah, right, too fast. I'm just giving them to you randomly. I sure ain't taking requests. That's fine. I'm just killing time until we land anyway. I don't care as long as I can read printed text. Killing time? I want the death penalty? I'm busy. I'm here only because of a ninth prince's trial was postponed. Are you hearing this? I've known her since she was this small and was pooping her pants. This is who she really is, Zodiacs. Don't care. Put him to death. Okay. Interesting little details here at the end with beyond the scholar, beyond the very educated plaintiff who is fighting for the human rights of Karkin's lower castes. That's interesting. It's odd. I mean, I guess like Beyond is an interesting character. It's kind of hard to tell how good or bad or benevolent or malevolent he is. But I mean, this chapter reflects well on him, unless there's some Nen contract that desperately relies on the correct differentiation, or not differentiation, and then contract that gets disrupted by the differentiation between people and not people. Yeah, so yeah, interesting chapter. I'm going back to the beginning now just to look through. So yeah, it's touching on last time, revealing that Woble's been swapped out. That's yeah, so only one of them did the urn, and only one of them did the ceremony. I can't quite remember what the ceremony was. I remember the urn. I guess in my head I thought that was the ceremony. But yeah, because we saw Seridnich do it, right? Or maybe someone else, where we saw them put their hand in the jar and say, "I want to be king. I want to be king." And I guess that because, didn't it say Woble did the urn and the other baby did the ceremony? I know it's not confirmed, but they've heavily implied that this Woble has a guardian spirit beast. My sister's son. Okay, my daughter was one who put her hand in the urn. Okay, that's what I expected. The urn gives the guardian spirit beast. We probably still have a guardian spirit beast to deal with here. Then good, because I know we saw some shadowy aura early on, but it could be a red herring. But I'm going to guess it's not. We know Beyond isn't the father. He's up to some interesting stuff. Yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, I don't have much to theorize on, just based off of, I feel like they put into perspective all of the real implications of this not being the real Woble. It's not like many characters were actively hunting down Woble, so I don't think anyone's going to change their mind, well, in any major way other than, if there was one prince who was explicitly saying, I'm going to kill all of them, even the babies, and maybe Seridnich said that at some point, maybe Benjamin did, I guess that off-puts that, but I kind of, the thing is I still see this baby as being in danger at a similar level to how much I believed Woble was in danger before. So that doesn't really sort of change how I think things are going to go. I guess there is the nightmare scenario that the baby at home, the real Woble, has had to suffer through the thing Kacho did, the reaching hands of death and terror. I guess there's a chance that that's happened. But yeah, Karapika didn't bring it up. He's the smartest guy in the room, so I'm going to guess that isn't a problem we need to worry about just yet. Yeah, interesting chapter. I'm really, it feels good to be re-immersed in the weekly intrigue and theory crafting, and yeah, just, I'm watching videos, again, reviews and reactions to this series and reading the discussion threads, and it's almost nostalgic at this point with this long between the chapters. But yeah, I think that's it for the Hunter x Hunter section of this stream.